Welcome to the live chat. I don't even know if what I will explain to you will even make a difference, change anything, or what have yous. Okay? It's early morning, freaking Thursday. So, it says what it says, creating realities versus creating fake realities. I realized being where I'm at near Hollyweird, okay? And plus, I was watching Annie too. Not the fake Annie with the little black Annie. Not the other Annies and whatnot. I'm talking about Annie from 1982. There was a snippet in there that caught my attention. It was when Annie was going to the movies with Daddy Warbucks at Radio City Music Hall. And it said, "Let's go to the movies. Let's go see the stars. Welcome to this grand illusion. All of it's yours, right through these doors." So, it tells you right there, welcome to this grand illusion. Now, getting back to, I'm going to incorporate that with what I'm about to say. Welcome to this grand illusion. All of it's yours, right through these doors. So, you have people out there, people of status, people of wealth, millionaires, billionaires. Not all of them are doing it per se, but there have been those that are specifically in the entertainment industry. Is a chunk of them out there that they always talk about, and if they don't talk about it, you'll just hear like people in the collective talk about it. Change your reality. You're the I won't say you're the captain of your ship, but what they'll basically say is, you're a god. You can change your own destiny and this and that. And the way they've been, these particular snippet of people, the way they've been changing their destiny is literally switching out. And when I mean switch out, I mean if you truly, really are a fan of certain celebrities out there and you follow them when they first started out, you'll realize from then all the way up to now, certain things have changed with these people here we call celebrities. Like a lot of people are gonna argue me now and say, "Oh, Rihanna's a Pisces, la la la." No, I remember her very first interview. I can't recall who the interview was done with. It may have been with Wendy Williams. Don't quote me on it. But I do remember her birthday being in around Aquarius season in February. She switched out. So I don't know if they're switching out. It's no big grand significance. It's just debatable how people try to change their reality by lying, okay, for whatever reason, but just by lies. Now, she could have switched her sun sign Aquarius with literally her moon or her rising and took that as the sun sign. This is how they're switching out. They're taking a moon sign and saying that they're they're taking their sun sign and switching it out for their moon sign or their rising sign or anything in their natal chart. Mostly, I really believe it's moon or rising sign. They're saying they are these people. Beyonce is another one. I remember when Destiny's Child came out because I do recall at the time Destiny's Child came out. Beyonce, I think, was 15 going on 16, straight out of Houston, Texas. And at the time she was 15 going on 16, I was damn near 27 years old. Okay, so that'll tell you her real age. And when they did the interview in the magazine, because Wyclef Jean from the Fugees pretty much discovered Destiny's Child, that was his little project. When they did an interview with all of the girls, if I'm not mistaken, there was the little short one in there. You had, because I always like, dang, their names are so hard. It was Latavia or Latavia, and then it was Latoya. I believe, and then it was uh, Beyonce, and then it was Kelly. Right now, the only Virgo in that group, if I'm not mistaken, was Latoya Luckett. If it's not Latoya, it's Latavia. It's one of the L chicks with their name that's L. Okay. Beyonce is a Capricorn. Y'all sit here and debate all you want. But when I used to really be knee deep in knowing what's going on in the industry at around that time, I've been like that since I was 14, 15, knee deep in what's going on. Mind you, I had a contract at 12. Okay, so can't tell me shit. And I watch people. So, I mean, the switch outs and the change ups and the things they do to try to create these fake ass realities versus creating a real reality here. You have a lot of people, confirmation, you have a lot of people nowadays that are creating these fake ass realities. Basically, like it said, um, like I said at the beginning of my video, when it first started me recording, I said, what? Welcome to the movies, movies. Let's go see the stars. Welcome to this grand illusion. It's all fucking illusion. It's a fake ass reality. That's why every time a fake reality is created, it blows up in the creator's face because they're lying about who and what they are instead of being honest. Uh, um, the ones who create real realities, and I'm gonna take it back, like Gladys Knight, Diana Ross. Number ones, have you seen? First of all, they came from humble beginnings, humble backgrounds. That's number one. Number two, you never seen, especially with Diana Ross, say she is another sign other than her natural sun sign, which is Aries. Mariah Carey too will let you know she's a Aries. You'll never see them lie about anything. Gladys Knight, you'll know her sun sign. And it ain't about astrological signs here. We're talking about like the little insignificant things that people switch out, and they'll switch it right in front of your nose. And then they have this PR team, public relations. They have a PR team for the people that create these little fake ass realities, the fake realities. They have a PR team that'll throw it out there to the public. And as long as they keep feeding you the bull, you'll all of a sudden believe the bull. People create fake realities. They want you to believe they're happy in their relationships. Nothing's going wrong. All is good in the hood. I don't know where I'm getting that from. All is good in the hood. And it's this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. They're not going to show you behind the scenes. You ain't going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's always a shh, hush, don't say nothing. Don't put all your business out there. We ain't down south. This ain't slave days. Start that bullshit. Because all of that, shh, hush, you look foolish putting your business out there and all of that. First of all, some people may put their business out there. This is a little side note. Some people may put their business out there because maybe they need help with something. That doesn't mean like they're crazy or something wrong with them. Okay, they talk on it, and not for nothing. Just to talk about it is therapy. So if you think that's the issue with it, something wrong with your ass. Now getting back to what I was saying with this creating this fake reality shit. These people that create these fake realities, they do it because they want to be in control. But what they fail to realize is by creating a fake reality, they're literally painting themselves into a corner. How are they painting themselves into a corner? Well, it's eventually going to blow up in your face, the lie that you create. A lie on top of a lie on top of a lie. It's like an onion that has layers, and they all stink. So eventually someone's going to get tired of the stench, or the masses may get tired of the stench. And, you know, I can't say kick the onion away. They might trash ass. I'm just saying. Like, people like to create these fake ass realities to look good for the public eye, image wise. Of course, some of you y'all know it should be for image. And me personally, I don't give a damn about image other than, if I come on here, like one of my videos, I did mention that I don't like to be seen without my hair done. That's me. I've always been this way. Okay, this is before social media was even thought about. I've always, when I had my little job at Mickey D's in high school, I always had to be presentable because, come on now, when you selling a 5-piece, 6-piece chicken nugget meal, what you gonna look like? The bag lady standing on the fucking corner, or you gonna put your uniform on and look proper? It's a job. You're not gonna wear your pajamas to your job. I don't care if you're doing data entry at home and you're getting paid. You better dress the part. So these people, get back to this, these people creating these realities, they're trying to dress the part, but it's more along the lines of catfishing. They're catfishing everybody with their lies. And the catfishing, you can catfish for so long before it blow up in your damn face. Now, and then also too, it's a sense of control for these people. They want to feel like they're in control. So what they do is they create these fake ass realities. They switch out their birth dates. They even change their names and shit. Like, so many people change their names, and I get it, for especially for the entertainment industry. Some people have a brand, they have a stage name, they don't use their government name. Your government name confirmation, your government name is your name on your birth certificate, right? The name that you was born with. But when you get into Hollywood or Atlanta, the Black Hollywood down south in Atlanta, Georgia, you switch out your name. Except for these reality shows, I don't know, but in reality shows they still got fake ass names. But the thing is, it's a fantasy. It's almost up there with the porno industry. Like Jack Off Jack, Apple Bottom Teeny. I'm trying to create porno names, but y'all get what I'm saying, right? So it's like it's all about acting. This is what's going on with the fake, when they create the fake realities. They spoon feed it to people so much that they get people to believe this is who they truly are. This is what they truly am. This is how their life is. Oh my God, this is how they life is. Oh my God, I wish I had the life. Hell no, I don't want your life. Fuck that shit. I'd rather have the life that I have. Thank you very much. It's very comfortable, soothing, and I love the solitude. Now, and less drama. It's like Biggie Small said, more money you get, the more problems. So anyway, now for the people who literally create actual real realities, most of them come from humble beginnings, that their background is they were poor. Pretty much, they were poor. Usually with poor people, people that have been homeless, but now they're like your millionaires and your billionaires. Like, take Daddy Warbucks for example on Annie. They had Rooster and Rooster's girlfriend Miss Hannigan try to, you know, take the reward money for Annie. They want Annie. They just want the fucking money because they're poor people. That's what Rooster's girlfriend said when they was faking being the parents to to little orphan Annie and shit like that. But failed to realize the background. All they seen was this billionaire. He got all this money. He works for, he's this guy, the Senator Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Blah 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 blah. They didn't see the background he came from. Like literally, he built himself from the ground up. Daddy Warbucks was an orphan, just like Orphan Annie. So this is how they trauma bonded. You know what I'm saying? So people that are like Daddy Warbucks, some that were orphans, some grew up without a mom and a dad. And you got others that just grew up in a single parent family home where only they predominantly is 90% of the women that's raising the kids, and the other half is men who are single dads. Okay, so it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you have your daddy and mommy warbucks out there that they build themselves from the ground up. Those are the people that will never create a fake reality. They keep it real 24/7 because that's all they got is their honesty and their humbleness. So why would they create a fake reality? Why would they fake their name? Why would they fake their date of birth? They don't need to. They don't need to. To me, that in itself, that little small gesture in itself, with them being honest and humble, that makes them the ultimate God within themselves. That would be like the God of truth and clarity, because that individual that creates that real reality, they're transparent. They don't have anything to hide. And so certain people do tend to gravitate towards people who create the real realities. People who create the real realities, you're gonna see them on a bad day. Okay, and I'm sure certain that some people that are already up there with their foot plant on the ground and they making a dough and stuff like that. I mean, if you were even to walk up to that person that creates the real reality within themselves and ask them any question you could ask them, they will answer you in all honesty and transparency and clarity. And they'd be humble about it when they answer you. Versus someone who's creating a fake ass reality who pretty much is lost in the sauce because that person has lost their identity long ago. So if you ask them any any question at all, the person creating the fake reality, they're either A, not gonna know how to answer you, or B, just answer you in a dishonest fashion. They're not gonna tell you the truth whatsoever. You're gonna get nothing but blatant lies. Versus the person creating a real reality, they know who they are. They know thyself. They know where they come from, and they're honest. Their energy is pure. They came from the gutter, and they rose up out that gutter. And now there's someone who is either about to be rich and famous, or they are already rich and famous. They will never shun you and think that they're better than you. Versus the people who create the fake realities. They'll shun you in a minute. You know why they shunning you? It could be that they think they're better than you, but that's only a small percentage of it. They're really shunning you because they're shying away from the truth there is of who they truly are. So every time you ask a question to the person or group of people creating this fake reality for themselves and trying to make that for others, they're gonna run away. They don't want to face it. So they live in a land of illusion, which causes what? Confusion. Versus someone creating a real reality for themselves and creating a real reality for others. You'll never be confused whatsoever. So many people, like I noticed too, especially in the industry, like I said before, it goes back to what I was saying too, especially in the industry. If you watch out some of these artists that have been out for years, the ones that were up and coming in the late 90s, early 2000s, those artists. Okay, I ain't gonna name names, there's too many of them. Some of them, not all of them, will post pictures out there as if they teeth were always looking like fucking tombstones. And if you don't know what tombstones is, tombstone teeth are veneers. Okay? That's the teeth that don't never get dull from drinking coffee. They always fucking white and shit. Look in their mouth, right? Them them tombstones ain't never been in them people teeth in the industry when they first started the fuck out. I ain't got nothing against it. I'm just saying you gotta look at the reality of it like, yo, they literally get that BBL, get them tombstones. You know what I'm saying? They do body morphing, or I call it body snatching, like that movie, The Body Snatchers, right? And they switch out. They're no longer who they was from their childhood growing up to now. Now it's a completely different person. Who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? You're like, who that? What? You see them smiling at you and waving. Got their little cup of coffee with milk and the cream, all sugar, all that shit in it. They eating a donut too. Lo and behold, them teeth don't never get stained. I'm just saying. Some of them got buck teeth and shit in the industry, and they changed, they chiseled that shit down. I'm just saying. They chiseled that shit down. They put the tombstones on those buck teeth. You know what I'm saying? And they put the post pictures out there like this is who they always looked like when they was 9 years old and shit. You know, some people just be lying. Damn well you ain't look like that at 9. You know what I'm saying? Or not even at 10. Hell, you ain't look like that at 14. Like they just it's creating a fake reality. Like this is how I always looked when I was growing up. Bitch, you know damn well, nigga, you know well. You ain't look like that when you was growing up. Stop that shit right now. Shit. If that's the case, Fetty Wap got 2 eyes. I'm just saying, like, nigga, you know, they be creating fake ass realities here. It's too much emphasis on beauty. And I guarantee you, any one of them up here beautifying themselves probably don't even know the real definition of beauty in and of itself. So they create these fake realities based off of what they think their concept of beauty is. So now, yeah, it's so much fakeness going on, and it's a lot of captains of the fake ships running around here. Whether they in these little popularity contests in Hollyweird, which is over here in Kakalaka, or whether it's Hollyweird down in GA, ATL, whatever. I don't care. Who gives a shit? But it's like, ew. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? I got those receipts from back when you started crying. You know, I'm just saying. So like, it's like, mm-mm. And then you got paparazzi in on it too, just going along with the lie. So it's like, child, please. Now, as far as those that create the real realities of the real reality creators, I sure hope they are out there and they keep creating this real reality. And I hope they bum rush the people that's creating the fake realities. Because let's be real, no one's born with them damn tombstone teeth and that yucky hair, let alone those bubbles that you got implanted in your ass. Like, stop, 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 stop. Um, Especially with the men putting too much emphasis on what a woman's ass will look like. I would say to the man who created that concept of this is what a woman look like, the hourglass figure, that's them African women. Yeah, that's us black women over here too that got the hourglass fucking figure. Okay, you know why? Because we eat cornbread and collard greens, ham hocks, hog mogs, chitterlings, cornbread, all that shit. Okay, that's what puts that hourglass figure on black women. Now they got all of these non-black women walking around here with black women bodies, and not for nothing, black women are built voluptuous, the ones that do have the hourglass figure. For the skinny black chicks out there, they do not have hourglass figure. An hourglass figure has what? An hourglass figure literally has hanger hips. Hanger hips is when your hips is so thick and wide that they got this little, it looks like a little handle, like a little tea kettle handle hanging off to the side. Okay, they got them looking like us and shit. It don't make no fucking sense. And then got the nerve, the matter of fact, not the nerve, and then have the audacity to tell us about ourselves, like, how dare you be voluptuous, and how dare me, how dare you? You literally put silicone, silicate water inside a fucking balloon cutting up people's asses and putting it in it. How's that working? Yeah, they making hell of a money off of them damn balloons. Hell, let me go put water in a balloon and sell it for $5,000. It's crazy. I just got a message going. Hold on a second. I'm looking at my phone like, what this bitch doing? Shut up. Okay, yeah. It's an image. I'm sure it's an image. It's an image to uphold. Oh my God, this is what we want the audience to believe that you look like this. No, I want the audience to know what I really look like. I'm just like the average person here. I'm not above, not below. I'm an average person here. What's wrong with the way I look when I get on stage and I hold that microphone? What is the problem? What is the problem? Because they over there creating fake ass realities. This what you're supposed to look like out of all these bitches out there with these long ass cataclysmic cat nails and shit ready to scratch a nigga up. Uh, how's that holding up for you guys out there with these bitches with these long nails? Did it poke your eye out yet? Did it scrape your dick? I'm just saying, like, these nails are nice. They got some nice designs and it's kudos at the same time, but no. I like wearing the fake nails, but then I don't sometimes. They irritating as fuck. Um, I always wonder how them bitches be wiping their ass when they take a shit. Then they gotta go wash their hand and touch your food and feed they man that food that they. Let me shut up. Giving y'all visuals and shit. What it look like, but it's factual. But to create real realities, I'm saying, get back to this. To create real realities is to literally like it's like to create a real reality is living in your truth. So even if this reality is your reality, you would be someone that would never switch out. You would never like change your date of birth. You would never like change. You got people literally out there getting these. They doing it even in Africa, like getting chemical peel, like a literal entire body chemical peel and switching out. You know how they switching out? They're scraping off the melanin on their body to become lighter. And then I was reading up on it and it said to do that chemical process, because it is a chemical they putting on the skin to literally kill off the melanin, scrape it off, kill it off, rub off, wipe off the melanin as if it's nothing but dirt on your skin. Once that entire process is done, you can't go out into the sun for at least 3 months or 3 weeks. I know it's a long time you gotta wait. And I'm like, huh? Why would you want to switch out like that? Because they want to create a fake reality. They want to be something that they wasn't born to be. That's basically what it is when you're creating a fake reality. You're being something that you were not born to be. You're trying to switch out. And I'm not talking destiny because you can't switch your damn date of birth. Paper wise, you can, but as far as universal wise, the day that you actually came out your mama's womb, you ain't changing that. It is what it is. Month, day, year, and time of birth. It is what it is. You are who you really are. And you can say lies on paperwork, but Yeshua tell you otherwise. You are what you are when you were fucking born. Okay? And people literally over here trying to scrape their skin off to be light skinned. Let me tell you something. I like my skin. I was comparing my complexion the other day. Now, it may come off on camera different to y'all, and I don't give a fuck. But if you see me in reality, pretty much you can literally hold a bottle or a jar of honey up to my skin, basically. And my skin tone, especially with my arm region, is a little bit lighter than the honey, but it's honey complexion nonetheless. So I do really glisten when I'm in the sun. I look like a big bowl of honey. So all of that. I want to be light skinned too. Light skinned people need to stick together. No, if you black nigga, you need to stick with black people. Bitch, you telling? Um, you are who you are, all right. And there's a lot of mixed kids running around out there, not knowing what side to jump on. Should I jump on the white side? Should I jump on the black side? You know. Let me tell you something. I was raised. Now my father, my biological father, is black, right? His father is from the islands, so I'm part island from my real dad. But I was raised by my stepdad, who's pretty much like Chris Brown, black and white. But when it came to that Rosa Parks and all the other shit, let me tell you something. It was power to the people with him, literally. And my grandma, which is my step grandma, but my stepdad couldn't stand the fact that I said stepdad, so let me not disrespect him. May he rest in peace. My second dad, that's what I'm calling instead of my stepdad. He heard me because he rung that bell. I will always love him, no matter what. He's a Virgo. He's black and white, just like Chris Brown. And his mother is the same complexion. May she rest in peace too, Big Ma. She's the same complexion as Chris Brown mother, and her hair was like Chris Brown mother's hair. A little better grade, more. It's more like a white woman's hair, a little bit more straight like that. But let me tell you something. When it came to Black History Month, he was all in it. He never denied his people at all, but he also acknowledged the other side as well. When you're mixed, you have to acknowledge all that is in your bloodline. You can't acknowledge one race. You can't do this. Yes, I'm going off the beaten path with this shit. But it also goes back into being and creating your real reality. It's like when you create your real reality, it's because you're being honest with who you are. So therefore, when people come in contact with you, you're honest with those that come in contact with you too. People who create the fake realities and they switch up names, they worse than them immigrants. No offense to any of y'all out there, because let me tell you, I'm gonna shut you up real quick. My daughter's father is an immigrant. So like I said, getting back on the topic here at 32 minutes, 55 seconds. To create a fake reality is equivalent to an immigrant coming across the border from Mexico into the United States with a fake fucking ID saying they're American, with an American name, with a date of birth that don't belong to them. It's like that. It's the equivalent thereof. So it's like you're never gonna get anything honest and straight. You're never gonna get or receive an honest and straight answer from someone that's like that, because they're not gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? And when you get to someone that creates the real reality, like a real reality, okay, they 10 tones down, standing on their shit, and they're gonna tell you to your face, this is what it is, and I said what I said. This is what a TI is, and I said what I said. You can go check the facts calendar; it's right there. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people out there that, I don't know. It's too much fakeness. It's way too much fakeness in the world. People also, like, you also want to be mindful of people who like to ride your coattails too. You're gonna run into some people that, because they see what you got and they want it, they're gonna create a fake reality for you. They're gonna have you believing in rainbows and unicorns, Cheerios and booty holes, because all they're gonna base it around is sex. So they're gonna sex you so much and so hard, you don't see what they're really up to, because they created a fake reality for you to live, to breathe, to be in a fake reality until they get what they want out of you. Then they either ghost you or they argue with you and leave. Versus someone that's going to create a real reality for you. They're going to come in, they're going to let you know how they feel about you. And they're like, we either all in this or we not. It is what it is. That's how they create the real reality versus someone trying to ride your coattails, creating a fake reality. So you gotta be mindful of people that do that too, because sometimes it ain't all about Hollywood, who gives a crap, right? There's a lot of people who knows what the population is now, because half of them died the fuck off. But there's a lot of people out there. Some are real, some are fake. Just try to stay away from the fake ones, because they're the ones that's gonna lie, cheat, steal. They're gonna lie to you about who they are. Okay, they're gonna lie to you about who they are. Try to stick with the real people. Those are the ones that's not gonna lie to you about who they are. They're comfortable in their skin. They don't give a damn how people feel about them. They the type that says that your approval of them is neither desired nor required. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to people who create fake realities that they do this to please outsiders. These are your crowd pleasers. They want to please everybody out there. So they want to make a fake name. They want to do this. They want to do that. And everything about them is fake, right down to that fake tombstone smile with them fake teeth in their mouth. It's fake. So all I'm saying is, y'all use your discernment when it comes to people who create fake realities versus people who create real realities. And I'm going to cut this short because it's so much behind creating real realities versus creating fake realities. Now, there's some of y'all out there, y'all fake as fuck. Y'all creating fake realities just by creating fake profiles and trying to comment under people's shit because you're afraid to show who you really are. And me, I'm someone who ain't got time and don't give a damn about no goddamn social media wars. Okay? At the end of the day, I find it stupid and tedious, and I ain't got time for fakers. Okay? Because if you want to come at me, get at me the right way. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'll tell people quick, don't come for me unless I send for your dirty ass. But with that being said, y'all use discernment, and I can't stress it enough. Confirmation, I can't stress it enough. Use your discernments when it comes to people creating fake realities versus people creating real realities. Also, watch out for scammers because scammers alone, yep, they create fake realities. You want a sweepstakes? Just click on this link. Don't click on no link that you don't know because that's how they steal your information. These scammers. That's how they get into your emails, your Gmails, your Yahoos, your social medias, any and all thing. And they will literally reach out to you on social media, and others have WhatsApp. So also be mindful too. I'm gonna put it out there too because I've seen several readers say it too. So I better say this too. Disclaimer. I don't reach out to people begging for them to get a reading. You're not gonna see me reaching out to you talking about, hey, this is Eve Elements. I have this WhatsApp. Reach me on WhatsApp. I'm not gonna do that shit because I don't reach out to people. People reach out to me. They come to me. You come to me if you want your reading. You reach out to me. I don't never reach out to nobody. Not on social media, not on YouTube, not on any platform that is out there. I'm not going to reach out to you. Mind you, I'm a loner. So if you need assistance and you need help, you need to book a personal reading, I always say click on the Facebook icon in the upper right hand corner of the channel. That's how you can reach out to me. You will never catch me reaching out to you. That's not going to happen. Okay? Not in a billion fucking years. I will never reach out to you. And please be mindful. Don't ever even entertain the idea of speaking to anybody that may even try to reach out to you, telling you, collective, to contact them via WhatsApp. Don't do it. And block them and report them as well for impersonating me. Scammers are getting desperate nowadays because it's hitting holidays. So now they're getting desperate. I'm going to tell you right now, back in Jersey, there was a group of scammers. They got busted though. What they was doing is they was scamming, and it was headed up by some Indian dude, right? Some guy from India. It was him in the group, and it was like, I think he was the ringleader or whatnot. Cause one time I played with him, right? I'm such a cat. One time I played with him. He reached out to me from a 247 number. It's a +1 247. That's one of the numbers. It's +1 247 number that comes with the or a +1938. Those are the two numbers. He's trying to reach out to me. And if you're anything like me and you use your discernment real well, then you're able to recognize voice recognition. I trained myself to know how a person sounds. I trained myself how to understand Pig Latin. I trained myself to read lips from a distance. Oh, it was some of the traits that I was trying to learn because I wanted to be an agent for the United States. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I use voice recognition. The same guy called me from another number. The scam that they were doing is that they will put money in your bank account. I'm telling you. They will put money, this happened to my friend, that's how I know. They will put money, like literally, they will ask you certain information about yourself. You being gullible, you would tell them, right? Main information would be your name and your email address, right? And stuff like that. They will issue this paperwork to your email address. They would tell you to download the paper, print it out, sign it, because they want your signature on it. They would then ask you to either fax the paperwork back, email, scan it in email, or whatever, or use Adobe Acrobat and scan. What is that? Scan, yeah, scan it and then email it to them so you can upload it to them, letting the scammer know that you signed the paperwork. After you sign the paperwork, that's when they'll deposit funds into your account. No more than $2,000, right? Let's say. So you get the $2,000. What they would tell you to do is the minute you receive that money, they would tell you to withdraw it out of your bank account. So now you take it, now they got your bank account information and all this other shit. So now you're withdrawing the funds. They're telling you literally, go take the funds, go to different stores and purchase certain gift cards. When you purchase these gift cards, you're going to scratch off the back and then you're going to read the numbers to them. And then it's a continuous thing. This is how they're stealing. This is one of the forms that scammers is doing this shit. Okay, so y'all be mindful because that's creating fake realities. People making you think that they're gonna give you money. Nobody gives you money out of the thin air. Nobody's gonna give you money out of thin air. You gotta earn that money. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be mindful of scammers that create fake realities too. They even do the game show contest. You won $10,000. Oh, but to get this $10,000, you have to pay blah blah blah, and they're asking you for a set amount of money. So be mindful again, like I said, of scammers that create also fake realities because they're creating a fake reality, giving you the illusion that you literally won a contest when you didn't win shit. It's a scammer. It's a scam. It's a pyramid scheme, whatever you want to call it, okay? Be mindful of lovers, new and old, that got these little concepts of creating fake realities. Well, they plot on you. With lovers, new and old, they plot on you. The plot is to pretty much, for some, ruin you by taking from you whatever it is they want to take from you, whether that be resources, whether that be time, energy, or money, or whatever it is that these little, you know what I'm saying, these little fake reality creators want to create to make it look real. You got these lovers new and old want to come in. They want to serenade you and promenade you and promenade you and take you out. And I'll buy you weed for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'll buy you a drink for you, honey. You know what I'm saying? I'll cook and clean for you, baby. For how long? I want to see how long this shit go. See, I'm a smart ass. I'm like, I'll be watching niggas. I'm like, I want to see how long this shit go. How long it's gonna last. Let me try to irritate the shit out of this motherfucker just to see if they break. I literally do this to people. I did this shit to my baby daddies. Like, let me see how they break. Cause niggas be phony as fuck. And that's one thing. I'm an Aries. I don't like fake motherfuckers. If I find you fake, if I even catch an inkling, if I sniff fakeness on your fucking ass, I'm going to test you. I'm going to irritate the shit out of you. And you ain't going to like it because you ain't going to see when it's coming. You ain't going to know. Because I'm going to always keep you second guessing. I'm going to always keep your bitch ass on your toes if you think you're coming this way thinking you using me. Bitch, you got nothing coming. No, 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 no. Ain't no using here. I don't believe in using people. I believe in people should work together for the greater common good. Like if you're in a couple, you want to be with someone, you work that out 50-50. That relationship is 50-50 down the line. Split down the fucking line. No 60-40, 30-20 type of nonsense. 50-50. Okay? People want to come in here and they see you and put the work in, whether that's the shadow work that you did for yourself and your healing, or whether that's you putting the work in for your business and your business is getting off the ground. People want to come in and try to ride your coattails for free and get what you don't work so hard for. No, that's not going to happen. Mm-mm. I don't care if you got to crawl on your goddamn knees. You still wouldn't get what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the people that want to create the fake realities so they can get what they want. Watch those people too. Watch them people too. Get with the people that create the real realities. The people that's like Daddy Warbucks, that's very transparent. They don't have no means to deceive you. People who create fake realities, they have a means to deceive everybody around them. It has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them and their ego and their pride. They're deceiving everybody around them. They don't ever want no one to get that close to their heart. All right, these are wounded individuals. They're like wounded animals. You know what I'm saying? So they like to camouflage themselves within their environment. So they create a fake reality just to camouflage the hurt that they carrying. You know what I'm saying? And as far as these people, these fake ass people in Hollywood and shit with their little tombstones, none of you bitches went to school at 7, 8, 9 years old with white teeth. You know y'all had some crooked motherfucker. Well, who made that? It was a song that said she loved me with my crooked smile. Was that J. Cole? She loved me with my crooked smile. She loved me with my crooked smile. And yeah, I'm gonna find that song. I'll get the title of that song later on today. But yeah, just be mindful. Real, real realities versus fake. I'm just saying. This is your girl Eve Elements. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless.